Welcome back to another episode of the Youth Academy Career Mode here on FC24 with Wakefield Juniors, and which hopefully isn't a scuffed episode. Last episode was a little bit of a scuffage. We started off against Fulham, in which we won 1-0. You didn't see nothing of that. We won 1-0. You didn't see nothing of that. We went ahead and then beat Wolves 3-1. You only really seen the last goal because my video corrupted towards the end of the game there. And then we played against Liverpool. Actually, we quick-simmed against Liverpool. We lost that game. We beat Burnley in the Carabao Cup, so now we're in the quarterfinals of that. So that's another game added to our hectic schedule in December. And then we ended the episode with a kind of tactical view watch party of the game against Bournemouth, in which we went down 2-0, went up 3-2, and then lost 4-3 in the last seconds of the game against Bournemouth, where we now sit in 17th, 10 points out of the first 11 games. 2 points ahead of relegation. Watford are still struggling. And seeing as it was a scuffed episode, let's just do a scuffed scout report, because why not? We are getting things off with England, and it's looking like we are getting absolutely nothing. I just signed somebody that's absolutely horrific. Freddie Leons. I'll sign him up because honestly I'm desperate for players right now to bring into a team to switch some things up here. And then over to America, where we get Caleb Cox, a 5.5 million rated player there. We're going to check him out in a second. Pierce Armstrong is not great. Colin Thomas isn't great. Bruce Bird isn't great. And then Felix, not great in Spain. Blanco, honestly, is this guy good enough? 2.2 million for Santi. We'll go ahead and bring him in there. Other than that, absolutely horrific. And the new players we brought in, I believe it was Flores, a 15 overall right back, that's 66. Cox is a 73 over left wing, and then Leons is a 62 overall striker, but he will go ahead and switch over to right mid. Now, we do play Chelsea and Arsenal in this episode. I'm not going to play them because we're going to lose, so there's no point of playing them and embarrassing and then wasting y'all time. We do have Newcastle in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup, in which if we win that, if we do win that, we will have a chance in the semifinals to get to the final. And talking about that, we have Newcastle in the league as well. Our first actual game of the episode will be against Watford, though. Let's go and quick sim this game here against Chelsea. It's a 3-1 loss. And then Arsenal away from home. It's a 4-0 thumping. Rodrigo's on Arsenal. That's insane. Wakefield versus Watford. The worst team in Premier League versus one of the worst teams in Premier League. Ramos on the corner. Richie, header, no. Watts on the rebound. Save, deflected into the path of Nakata, and he will clear it. Ramos on the corner. Sykes on the header, no. Second ball for Watts. He'll try and volley it. That's off target. Halftime 0-0 here. Sykes can't head it away off the post. Guzman heads it away. And Richie should look to try and clear it even further. He doesn't. Varela back to Richie. Now to Ramos. Ramos shot off the crossbar. Jacobson shot cleared by the defender. Takes him out. Jacobson now on the ball into Ponce. Ponce into Ramos. Ramos in for Richie. We finally break through. It's 1-0 for Wakefield. We take the lead, and it's a Richie, of course it is. Cross comes in, and Jacobson heads it, but doesn't head it away. It'll fall for Kane. Kane now in for Carwell. Carwell back for Kane. It's 1-1. Ramos now. Ramos into Ponce. Ponce on the ball. Ponce is going to take it on his left foot. Save from Bachmann. Richie on the corner. Clemens. It's actually Ramos. He takes the lead in the winner. It's 2-1. And Rafael Ramos, the man always in question if he's good enough to be a starting player, if he's good enough to be a player here at Wakefield, despite being 84 overall. It looks like it might finally be happening. It's a header into the back of the net to take the lead and to take the win. 2-1 here against Watford. And that's game over. A 2-1 win against Watford. Scout report in America. And we might get back-to-back good. It's Shane Cook. 2.7 million for him. Now over to Spain, and we are looking like we might not get anything from Spain here. And then over to England, 84 right here, 4.5 million. We'll go ahead and bring him in. We're finally getting players. Cook, obviously a goalkeeper, I should say. Richardson is a cam. Is he an actual cam? I'm gonna say no. He might be a striker, in all honesty. Oh, he's not a striker at all. He does have striker capabilities. He might be a cam. We are going to go ahead and quick sim this game against Palace. It's a 2-2 draw. Ramos equalizes it in the 85th. Newcastle in the league this time. We're going to quick sim that. It's a 5-2 loss. That doesn't give me hope for the Carabao Cup game at all. Okay, this is going to be a fun one. Now the big boys, Manchester City for the first time. We quick sim a 4-0 loss. This is your team to take on Newcastle. It's Jacobson, Ponce, Ramos, Richie, Videla, Martins, Ruiz, Watts, Guzman, Sykes, and the angry Yerbe. For some reason, I don't know why he's angry. I mean, I guess it's because performances, because he's not keeping a clean sheet and he's conceding 3 to 4 goals a game. Let's see what happens here against Newcastle. We lost 5-2 in the league on simulation. Let's see what we can do in real life. Ponce, nope, that's going to be Richie. That's going to be Ponce. Ponce is in behind here. Ponce is going to lay it off for Jacobson. Jacobson will go across the keeper's body into the back of the net. 1-0 for Wakefield. Oh, my lord, it's 1-1. Kasade, 2-1. We give the ball away poorly. Actually, no, I guess he shouldn't be by this time now. It's Kubo. It's Watts. It's Kubo. It's 3-1. Our Carabao Cup run is going to come to an end here against Newcastle. It is what it is. I kind of expected it to happen, and honestly, it was a lot closer than what I thought, considering we lost 5-2 on the first game. It took them 84 minutes to get a real lead there, and we're going quick sim. It turns into a 4-1 win. So on the grand scheme of things, it doesn't look that great. Did Arsenal lose? Arsenal won on penalties. I hope Arsenal win it, in all honesty. Or maybe even Luton, honestly. If Luton could win that, that would be incredible. We draw against Tottenham, in which we actually could have won if Ponce scored his freaking penalty in the 32nd minute. Can we beat Watford at least? We do beat Watford 3-0. Come on, Ponce, Ramos, Jacobson scores. I was going to play Aston Villa game. I was going to play this game. I can't lie, I don't want to play this game anymore. Because the last episode I did record it, it's the same day of that last episode. So we are going to go ahead and episode there. When we come back, we are sitting 18th in the Premier League. We are tied on points with Brentford. Our goal difference is 13 worse than Brentford's. So it's not looking good. We're going to need them to drop points. We can't reckon on goal difference, but Leicester City, West Ham, and even Sheffield United are still in the mix. Sheffield United do have a game in hand though, so they could be out of it. Really, it's close at the bottom. At the top, we have Chelsea, who are currently winning by 3 points to Manchester United. Newcastle United are in third, with Man City closing out the top 4. Arsenal and Spurs are fighting for the top 4 spots, as well as Liverpool, I guess you could say, even though they are 4 points behind instead of just a 1 for Arsenal and Tottenham. When we come back, it's a January transfer window. We'll have Bournemouth in the FA Cup. We'll have Arsenal and Liverpool in the league again. And hopefully if we can beat Bournemouth, we'll have another FA Cup game there as well, in which we can make a deeper run than what we did last time, because we played Spurs and we got battered by Spurs. If not, we'll probably get through the January transfer window quickly. Some players might go, some players might come in. Well, as in come in, some players might get promoted. Like, honestly, a bunch of these players might get promoted, especially Chavez. He'll probably get promoted. Richardson might get promoted if Clement goes like he kind of wants to go. Morley might come in as well. It depends on what happens. Cook is 70 overall. He's still 15 though. And these guys, they might come in and go on, or this guy might come in and go on loan. We'll figure that out. But for now, leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.